Okay, then. So, firstly, I have to tell you guys some troubleshooting tips. Okay. So, you all are new at learning this. Okay. Even when I was a student, I faced a lot of troubles while making these robots. Even in the past few months, I have made a lot of robots, but I cannot say that every robot that I made worked in the first try. Some of these robots worked in the first try, some of these took some time or even days. Okay, and this is something that you guys have to learn as an innovator. That sometimes your things work fine, very well, but sometimes they don't work at the first try. Okay, so you don't have to give up. You have to try another thing, another thing, another thing. Okay, and this is the basic steps for troubleshooting. Check electronics, check the hardware, check the wiring, check the circuit diagram if you have made it correctly, and check the code. Okay, and also when you are checking the code, see if you have made any small mistakes or is there a logical mistake. If that is all fine, you should check every component of your hardware, which by which I mean check your motor drivers, check your Arduino Uno, check your Bluetooth module, because as far as I've experienced, these things go into problem very soon. You would never know when your Bluetooth module is off, or you'd never know if your Bluetooth module is not sending the data correctly. Okay, so to solve this problem of yours, I have suggested one thing, and that is uh, I did one thing, and that was wait, just wait a second. All right. So to solve your problem, I have done one thing, and that is make a code that you can easily upload. See, if you all check on your WhatsApp, I sent you a code on WhatsApp, and that is to check your Bluetooth module. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen, and I will tell you which code I'm talking about. This code is known as Bluetooth testing. Can you guys see my screen? Uh, no. Okay. Okay. Let me try again. Just hold on a second. Let me see what's wrong with this code. Just hold on a second. Okay, so now can you all see my screen? Okay, all right. So this is a very small code. It basically consists of 4 lines. Okay, and all that code does is that it begins serial communication between your Arduino Uno and your Bluetooth module. Okay, and your Bluetooth module as well as your laptop. So whenever your app is sending any data or any character, be it A, B, C, D, E, F, so it will check if your Bluetooth module is receiving that data. And if your Bluetooth module is receiving that data, it will print Bluetooth is working. So this is a very simple code, consists of just 4 lines. And if you doubt that maybe my Bluetooth module is not working, or my TX or RX wires are loose or not working or not fine or broken at some place, if you have any doubt about your Bluetooth module, just remove the TX and RX pins from your Bluetooth module and upload this code to your Arduino Uno. And when the code is uploaded, connect the TX and RX pins back on your Bluetooth module. And then open the serial monitor. Where is the serial monitor? You will click on Tools, and then you will click on Serial Monitor. Okay. So currently I have not connected any Arduino Uno, but when an Arduino Uno is connected, if you click on the serial monitor, it will show you if your Bluetooth is working fine or not. Similarly, there's a shortcut on the top right corner. You can see the serial monitor button. This is a magnifying glass labeled graphic. And if you click on it, the serial monitor will open directly. So has everyone understood what I just told? Okay, wait, I was sharing my screen. I didn't see that. Okay. So is everyone clear with what I just said? So this is the first troubleshooting. No, Soumya, this is the same code. This is exactly the same code that I showed you guys yesterday. Not the Bluetooth one, the original Bluetooth one, which is used to run the car. That is the same code that I used to run my car, and it is working fine. Okay, so don't worry about it. It should run totally perfectly fine. Okay, and there is just one another thing that I want to tell you guys, and that is when you power your Arduino Uno through the 12-volt DC adapter pin. Okay, so you are powering your Arduino Uno with a 12-volt adapter, and then that power that is from the V in pin goes to your motor driver. So your poor Arduino Uno is powering the motor driver, the two motors connected to your motor driver, and also the Bluetooth module, and it has only 5 volts to work with. So sometimes it can happen that your Arduino is not able to power all these three things because someone just said to me that the motors are not running as fast. And the reason is because your Arduino is powering three things at a time: the Bluetooth module, the motor driver, and the motors. Yes. So that is why sometimes maybe your motors may not run. This isn't a problem with the code. This is a hardware problem. So I have a solution for that. So do you remember there were three screws? One screw was 12-volt pin, one screw was ground pin, and the other. So do one thing, make an arrangement to draw power from a 12-volt source. It could be your adapter or anything. Attach two pins to your adapter or do anything. Take a 12-volt source, two jumper cables, and put your jumper cables directly from the 12-volt DC source to the first screw. The 12-volt pin goes to the first screw of the motor driver, and the ground pin of the 12-volt source goes to the ground pin of the motor driver. That ways, you are powering the motor driver through 12 volts. So it will work perfectly fine. Now you also have to power Arduino. So take another pin and connect it to the 12-volt screw. So basically you have two pins going inside the 12-volt screw, and the second pin that goes inside the 12-volt screw, you have to connect it to your V in pin on Arduino Uno. And the ground pin, uh, the ground pin, that is the ground pin screw on the motor driver, and insert another pin into that, and then you can easily plug it into your Arduino Uno's ground. So that ways you are first powering your motor driver, and then the motor driver is powering your Arduino Uno instead of vice versa. Okay, because Arduino can maximum at max give 5 volts of output, and 5 volts of output is not sufficient to drive two motors. Sometimes it may be it can drive two motors, but very slowly or not. And imagine if you are making a four-wheel drive, that if you are connecting four motors to a single motor driver or using two motor drivers, there is no possible way that a single Arduino Uno can power four motors. That is why, try to understand. We are not powering a motor driver with our Arduino Uno. We are trying to power our Arduino with the motor driver. So take your 12-volt DC source and connect it directly to your motor driver, and then use the 12-volt pin screw and the ground screw to take out two jumper cables from your motor driver, and then plug the positive pin into the V in and plug the negative pin into the ground. That ways you can very easily power your Arduino Uno and it will work fine. So this is the second troubleshooting technique. So the first troubleshooting technique was how to check your Bluetooth module. And the second troubleshooting technique is, instead of using your Arduino Uno to power your motor driver, give the power directly to your motor driver and then take out power from the motor driver and give it to your Arduino Uno into the V in pin and the ground pin. This is the second troubleshooting technique. So you have now checked the two main components that are working, that is the motor driver and the Bluetooth module. Okay, so this is mostly the fault that occurs while we are working something. Okay, this is what happens when we are working with something. So, all right, I think everyone is clear with uh, and y- what should be done next. What should be done next after uploading this code? Just connect your Bluetooth module to your app by open the settings, connect to car and everything. And when you press the forward button or the backward button, the serial monitor should display Bluetooth is working. Okay. So if that is being displayed on your serial monitor, it means that your Bluetooth module is working fine. Okay. Then I should continue with today's session. Don't test just now, wait for it. And when the session is over, you can try these troubleshooting techniques at your home. And if still it doesn't work, you can ping me later, okay? Or text it in the group and we will let you know. Anyways, let's start today's session. And today we are going to learn a different thing. But the challenge is that I'm not going to teach you about it. It should be your innovation and your creativity. I'm only going to guide you. Okay. So think of it more as a homework for yourself and as a challenge for the next round, because these two things are connected to each other. Okay. So your homework, what I'm going to give you today is, firstly, I will tell you briefly about this homework, then I will describe it, and then I will tell you what you should do during this project. And then this project is directly or indirectly valuable for your upcoming zonals competition. This will be used in your zonals. Okay. And also remember that everything that you have learned until now is really very important in your zonals, because today I have a very exciting news. I'm going to share the rules, regulations for the zonal round. Okay. But before that, let us quickly understand our homework and quickly let us see what this is all about. Can every can everyone see my screen? Okay, so everyone can see my screen. I need answers from everyone. The more you participate, the more you learn. So I want answers from everyone. I want maximum participation today so that we can gain the most of this session, because today is a very important session. All right. That is why I need you all to answer me, and accordingly, I will move slowly or faster. All right. Okay, then. So this is the drag and place robot. Now you will ask, sir, there is nothing new with this robot. And that is what I'm saying. There is nothing new with this robot. You have already made the chassis, which is the mechanical model. You have already connected the wheels. You have already connected the BO motor. You have already used the motor driver. You have already used the Bluetooth module, and you have already used Arduino Uno. You just have to make a small, simple structure and place in front of it. And what structure am I talking about? See this. Can you see this front piece that is attached to your robot? This is the dragging part. This is the dragging feature. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you how you can make this. So you already know about this. Take two C bars and take a big plate and connect them in the middle of the C bars. Yes. And then take two BO motors and unscrew the screws, then place the BO motors with the axle and then screw these to the C bars. Next is that you have to connect two wheels to this BO motor, to the axle of these BO motors. Next, you have to place an axle lock. So I think that is pretty much clear to what we are doing till now, because we have already made this. Now, this is the important part. Okay. So take a C bar, take a medium size C bar and connect it on the big plate like this. Take two screws and screw it on your big plate. The next is that use another small C bar and place it on the opposite side of the big plate. See, The first C bar that you used was placed on top of this big plate. And now the another C bar that you are connecting is placed vertically beneath the C plate. Both are on the opposite ends. Now you have to screw them to this big plate. The next step is tiny L. Use two tiny L. If you look carefully in your kit, you can see two tiny L pieces. And now screw them on the beneath of your plate. The C bar that you connected beneath the plate, on that C bar, you have to connect these two tiny L pieces. Okay. And now on these tiny two L pieces, you have to connect a caster strip. If you look into your mechanzo kit, you can easily find a caster strip. Caster strip is a L-shaped strip. Okay. And you have to connect this on the beneath, below, where the wheels are, below your big plate, and you have to connect your caster strip here over the C bar that is connected below the big plate. And as obviously you have to connect this with the two nut and bolt pairs. And the last is that you have to use a caster wheel. And if you look carefully in your mechanzo kit, you also have a caster wheel with you. That is why I keep on suggesting to use a mechanzo kit, because the PDF that I'm sharing is exactly designed with each and every component that you require during this competition. Okay. So use this caster strip, and over this caster strip, place the caster wheel. This is a caster wheel, and the advantage of a caster wheel is that it can move in any direction, x axis, y axis. Okay, so it can move. It is basically a circle. It is a sphere shaped metallic ball placed inside a cup, so it can move in any direction. So that is why it is helpful. So now you place the caster wheel. And now comes the final step. Final step is that the C bar which you attached above your robot, on that caster, on that C bar, you attach a big plate. And I think you shouldn't attach a big plate. Maybe you should use a medium plate. Okay. It's written here. You should use a medium plate. And to that medium plate, attach two C bars coming out of it. Okay, so the basic structure is take a big plate that is between the two C bars, and over the big plate, attach a C bar. Below the big plate, attach a C bar. On the below C bar, you have to attach a two tiny L bars, and over the tiny L bar, you have to attach a caster strip, and over that caster strip, you have to attach a caster wheel. So this is the whole beneath portion. Below, that is the below portion of your car. And on the above portion of the car, you have to attach another C bar, and on that C bar you have to attach a medium plate, and on that medium plate, on the both ends of the medium plate, you have to attach two C bars. So this is your dragging mechanism. Understood? This is your dragging mechanism, and boom, done. Everything is same, exactly same, nothing has changed. The whole structure is same. And now you must be wondering, what will this dragging mechanism do? Well, it is used to drag an object. It is used to drag an object from one place to the another. Okay, so let me tell you an exciting news, that why are we using this dragging mechanism? Our robot was fine. We were using four wheels, one motor driver, Arduino, Bluetooth module, everything was working fine. We were controlling this. But this is the creative part. You have to design your own dragging mechanism. It could be shaped like this, in a V shape. It could be shaped like this as shown in the PPT. It could be shaped like this. It could be shaped like this. It could be shaped like this. Doesn't matter. Why? Because you are an innovator. And that is why you have to unleash your own creativity and design a bot according to yourself. You can make changes to this bot. You can change the design of this robot. Okay. So before I tell you all this information about designing and mechanical designs, I am going to share the big news for today. And I have the rule book for the zonal rounds. So, first of all, tell me who all are excited to see what the zonal round looks like and what are the rules for it. And I will only show you the PPT if I get a yes from everyone. Otherwise, I think that not everyone is excited for the zonals. Let's see. Okay, okay, I'm getting responses. Great. But not everyone is there. I want participation from everyone. I want everyone should say yes. Because you all are bright students who want to go to the zonal round. Yes, and compete among other students. Yes, that's great. That's great. I'm getting responses. Good, good. Okay, okay then. So if you insist, okay, I'm just joking. If you okay, okay, I should share the screen. Just hold on a second. Is my screen visible to everyone? Okay, great. So, welcome to the Creativity League Zonal Round. And for the introduction that I have to say is, in this exhilarating competition, the stage is set to show your creativity through your robot to demonstrate the prowess in the intricate art of picking and placing. The task at hand is deceptively simple yet profoundly challenging to design, assemble, program robots, and then skillfully identify, grasp, and relocate objects with precision and efficiency. So, this is really complex, and let me explain you in very simple terms. You have to make a Bluetooth robot, which will be consisting of all the three lessons that you have learned up till now. That is using a Bluetooth module, okay, that we learned the day one, then making a two-wheel drive car that we learned in day two, and then finally connecting the two things, that is Bluetooth and motor driver together. So this is your robot, and then comes the final stage. And that final stage is that you have to add a drag mechanism that I just showed you the PPT. You have to add like this or this. It's totally up to you how you plan it. So you have to add a drag mechanism, and boom, your robot is ready. And that robot is going to compete in the zonal round. And now what it is competing for, how it is competing, what it should qualify for, let's see in this problem statement. Teams must create a wireless robot capable of completing the given problems of picking up objects and arranging them in allocated zones. Teams must bring pre-programmed robots with Arduino or other controllers. The robot has to be bought unassembled, and so it has to be assembled with mechanical part in front of the judges. See, this is really important. I want a fair competition for each and every one of my students. Okay. I don't want anyone cheating you guys and winning the competition. I want that if someone is winning, they should win on their merit and not anything else. Because I've seen in previous competitions that we used to tell students to just bring their robots on the final day and then compete. So what they used to do, that they used to make the whole robots with the help of people who they paid money or anything else. Okay, they are paying people to make the robots for themselves. They are paying professionals and then bringing the robot to the stage and then winning the competition. That is unfair to you guys. You guys have earned it. You guys are coming here every day learning the aspects of this. So I want everyone to compete fairly. Yes. And that is why I have made this rules that the robot should be assembled in front of the judges. So let me tell you what you should do. You should start preparing for the robot. Okay. Select the component, select the problem statement, everything that you have, and go at your home and make the whole robot. Test it, design it. Okay, test different designs like this. If the drag mechanism is like this or like this, working like this, like any shape that you want, use your mechanzo kit. You have a few days, try different dragging shapes. Okay, and test out your robot that which dragging shape works the best. Okay, then assemble your robot. Then check if your robot is okay, you want to revise the coding portion. Yes, I'm coming to this. I'm coming to this part. So make your robot at home. Okay. And then, only then, on the day of the competition, disassemble your robot, place every part neatly in a bag. Okay. In a safety bag. And then bring your robot disassembled to the competition arena. And then in front of the judges, you have to assemble it. You will be given time of about 30 to 35 minutes, and in that time period you have to assemble your robot. Okay, so that is how it's gonna go. So by this way, the competition is fair for everyone. So now let's look at the robot specifications, and you have to listen to this sheet very carefully. Don't miss out on anything, and I want to make the rules as clear as possible. So the robot's dimension should be 30 by 30 by 30. That is 12 inches by 12 inches by 12 inches. In other words, your robot should be 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot. Okay. So, and I'm talking only about the main body of the robot. See, wait, let me show you what I'm trying to say. Just hold on a second. See, what I'm trying to say is that suppose this is my robot, this is the body of my robot. Okay. So this particular body should not extend 12 inches from here to here. It should not extend 12 inches or maximum 13 inches. There is a 5% margin error. So don't uh, make your robot go beyond 12 inches. But this is the main body of the robot. Now you may ask, sir, you also told us about a dragging mechanism. What if the dragging mechanism is longer and the whole length of the robot goes longer? So I want to make this very clear to you. We are only talking about the main body of the robot. Okay. Suppose say this is your dragging mechanism. If it comes out of your robot like this, okay, say this is your robot and your dragging mechanism is coming out like this. And now say I was very innovative and I attached another bar. Now your dragging mechanism is coming out like this. So your robot won't be disqualified. Okay. The extended part, the extension of your robot can be longer than the robot. Okay. There's no limitation to that. But try to keep it in a medium range. Don't make your extended part too long or too long than robot. Then there will be some weight problems. That is why I'm just suggesting you this. So the quick point is the main body of your robot should be 12 inches. The extended part can be a few inches longer. Okay, so don't worry about that. So let me get back to my screen. So this is the first point, and the bot can, however, extend its size once the run starts. Okay, an error of plus minus 5% is permitted. So as I already told you, 12, 13 inches is fine. The bot must be controlled with a wireless remote. That is why we taught you Bluetooth. Okay. So teams can use only Wi-Fi or Bluetooth control mechanisms. So you have to use the HC05 Bluetooth module. And if you're really smart enough or you have another idea to control it somehow through a Wi-Fi based application, so you are totally free to use a Wi-Fi based application to run it over Wi-Fi. Okay. No foundations there, but anything that you're using should be wireless. That should be noted. Now, the next point is the dimensions of the remote are not included. Yes, obviously, the remote is separated from the body. Okay, so its dimensions are not counted. The participants are allowed to use ready-made gear assemblies. So if you want to make a drag mechanism, maybe you can use gears or you can use a simple drag mechanism. It's totally up to you how you want to make your drag mechanism or the robot of your body. You can use the small gears, medium gears, and big gears to control your robot. But it shouldn't be like that you bought a mechanism from Amazon or somewhere and just pasted it on your robot. No, it should be because it is an innovation. It is your creativity. So it should come out of your mind. So it should be something that belongs to the mechanzo kit, a part that is in the mechanzo kit. Okay. So you are freely allowed to use gears. The next is failing to meet any of the above specifications will lead to immediate disqualification. Okay. AC power supply will not be provided. Obviously, in India, we have 220 to 230 volts of AC power supply. So any shock a student gets can be fatal. That is why there is no AC power supply. There will be only DC batteries. Everything will run on DC power supply. Okay. And also, I'm telling you one more rule, that your battery should not be greater than 12 volts. You cannot use a 15-volt battery. You cannot use a 18-volt battery. Your battery can have a maximum voltage of 12 volts. Okay. So you are allowed to use normal batteries or lithium ion batteries or any LiPo, any battery that you want, but it should not extend 12 volts. Okay. So moving on, rules. These are the rules. Let me read them quickly. Participants are given 35 minutes to assemble the robots. There can be maximum 3 students. Okay. Exact assembling time will be noted by the judges. Okay. Uh, Participants must assemble in front of the judges. Okay. So this is what I was telling you, that your battery should not exceed 12 volts at any point. Okay. So pneumatics and hydraulics are not allowed. So don't use water mechanism or oil mechanism, hydraulics or anything like that. It should be very simple. The final robot in the arena needs an additional power source which participants must have. So you should bring your own batteries, because we are not supplying you with AC power or DC power. So you should bring your own batteries. And when this term comes up, the batteries, I want to share my experience. So when you are going to a competition, okay, there is always a 1% chance that any part of your mechanism can fail. Because say suppose it's 11 p.m. in the night, the day before the competition, your robot is working perfectly, it is dragging the object, it is doing everything perfectly, you are like, finally the robot is done. Now you carefully disassemble your robot and pick and place it in your bag, and now you're going to sleep, and you're like, tomorrow is the competition, it is an early day, let me get prepared for it. And the next morning you get freshed up and you get ready for your competition, and you pick up the bag, and then you take the bag and you reach the competition arena, and you are really confident that the bot was working last night. Now when you reach the competition arena and you start assembling your robot, something happens. Maybe something happens that your one of your motor fails, and you don't understand how, why, when, what happened, and you are blaming yourself. Or maybe last night you were so excited to go to the competition, you forgot to charge your battery, the battery with which you were running your robot. So now you have forgotten your battery at your home, or the battery that you bought with yourself is not charged. Now you are panicking. So this has happened with me. That is why I suggest all of you to take each and every part in extra, one extra. If you are using 2 C bars, have 4 C bars with you. You using one big plate, have 2 big plates. Using 4 wheels, have 8 wheels with you in the bag. Okay. You are using one battery to power your robot, carry at least 2 to 3 batteries, 2 motor drivers, 2 Arduino Unos, because I know that these things won't fail, but you don't know. There is always a 1% chance that anything can fail at any time. So why take the risk? Okay, why spoil your competition? That is why carry extra. And this is not a rule, this is just a safety guide from my side. Your DC motors should not exceed a maximum RPM of 150. Okay, so that is a safety standard. Your motor should not extend 150 RPM. And in my personal experience, 150 RPM is too much. Okay, 150 RPM is very good. It is fine to run things by yourself, to run small robots and other such stuff. Okay, electric tools are not allowed. You can use a mechanical wrench, a mechanical screwdriver, but you cannot use electrical wrenches or such in the competition. Okay, there should be several mechanical components in the robot assembly. It should comprise of the mechanical component, that is the parts from the mechanzo kit. Another important thing is that your teachers and mentors are not allowed in the arena. So they can only accompany you to the competition stage, but they are not allowed inside the arena. Okay, so you have to take guidance from your mentors, but you cannot take them inside. This is for fair participation of every student. Next is, your robot should not weigh more than 3 kgs. See, this robot that I have in my hand right now weighs approximately 1 kg. Even if you add a few more motors. No, 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 no. Your phone is a necessary tool. Your phone is used to control your robot. So it is not an electronic, see, it is an electronic device, but your phone is permitted for two reasons. Firstly, for your safety, because when you are in a competition arena, you have to have your phone with yourself to contact your parents, your teachers, your mentors, anyone. So this is the first reason that your phone is allowed. And the second reason that your phone is allowed, because many of the students will control this robot using their phone. So we have permitted the usage of phones. So the robot that I just holding in my hand weighs approximately 1 kg. Even if you are innovative and you think that you can add another wheel here, two wheels in the back, two wheels here, okay, another motor drive, or anything that you think you can do with this robot, and even if you add a dragging mechanism, the maximum weight will go to 1.5 kgs. You still have a limitation of, you still have an excess of 1.5 kgs. Okay, so that is why don't worry about the weight will be fine. Dimensions, I've already told you, it's 30 by 30 by 30. These are the dimensions, so you need not worry about the dimensions. And yes, that's about it. This is now, let's come to the scoring and penalties part. Okay, the scoring and penalties part. See, if I've written -10, it means a bonus. Because in a competition, if you complete a task in the least time, you are the winner. So height be 30 centimeter, beta. See, every robot has a height. It may not be 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters is the limit. But see, even this bot, from the wheel base to the wheel top, this robot also has a height of about 7 to 8 centimeters. Suppose say you want to add something here or something here. Okay, so they can these things increase the height of the robot. When is the zonal round? The details of the zonal round, when it is happening, where it is happening, what should you wear, when should you come, everything regarding the zonal round will be provided to you via the groups. Don't worry. Okay, so every time there is a -10 minutes, it means it is a bonus. Okay, and whenever there is +5 minutes written, it means this is an error, or this is a deduction from your score or your points. Because the more time you take to complete a task, it means that you are going to score less marks. And the lesser the time that you take to complete these tasks, it means you are winning. What would be the problem statement before given KR at a time? See, this is the problem statement that I've already told you, that you have to make a Bluetooth robot with a dragging mechanism. This is the basic uh, problem statement for the zonals. This all is for the zonals. Arena specification. Okay, so this is the dimension, this is the dimension, this is the dimension, and the object. The object that you are going to drag is a very small object, say 5 by 5 by 5. Okay, so somewhat more or less equal to your motor driver. This would be the size of the object that you have to carry or drag. Okay, and the weight of this object is about 100 grams. About 100 grams. Objects are indicated by squares with numbered 1 to 4. No, Dhruv, you can use the pre-written code, or you can modify the new code, or you can use my code and modify it according to yourself, or you can use the same code. It's up to you. Okay, so objects are indicated by squares with number 1 to 4. Drop spots are indicated by circle. So every square means an object is placed on the square, and every circle means the circle is a location where you have to drag the object to. So let's see this arena. Suppose there are two teams, the blue team and the red team. So in blue square 1, blue square 2, blue square 3, and blue square 4, there are 4 objects placed. Now, there is this starting point. So your robot will start from the starting point, go to blue square number 1, drag the object and take it to red circle number 1. Okay. Similarly, blue square 2 to red circle 2, blue square 3 to red circle 3, blue square 4 to red circle 4. And same goes with red team as well. Blue circle 1 to red square 1, blue circle 2 to red square 2. And the team that finishes this task the fastest wins. That is the competition. That is why we are using the drag mechanism. Okay. So consider that your robot is something like this. And this is the 100 grams object. So you have to drag your 100-gram object in such a way that it reaches from the blue square to the red circle. Or for the red team, the red square to the blue circle. This is your objective for the competition. The team that finishes it in the least time wins. Understood? So this is our arena. So this is the gameplay. You can read about the gameplay. This game can be played with two teams. Starting point for the robot, and they will start when the judge says, and it is blue color or red color. The robots must avoid touching the restricted area while moving. Your nearest center is very far away. Okay, so you can talk about it to our HR. Okay, I will give you, you can DM me and I will send you the number of our HR and they can connect to you with the right person. All right. So the robots must avoid touching the restricted areas. Make sure that your robot does not touch the restricted area. This is the restricted area. This, the one in the center. Here the judge will be standing, I think. In order to win, the robot must collect the precise color objects and carry them to the allocated drop location. So you have to drag the object and place it to the dropping location. That's about it. And both teams must finish in the least amount of feasible time while not making fouls. So it is very simple. The team that takes the least amount of time and makes the least amount of fouls wins. Yes, that is very simple. So I am done with the PDF. So before I close this PDF, are there any questions that you want to ask me? You can ask me anything about the game, the rules, the plans, the weight, the category, the height, the length, the width. Okay. So everything, every rule, anything that you did not understand, write it here. And if you understood everything about this PPT, type a yes in the comment section. No, better you don't have to change the code. The code is exactly the same. You have to control the robot using your phone. And the dragging mechanism will be the same. See, you are controlling this robot with your phone and you have attached a dragging mechanism in front of it. And the box, the 100 grams box is placed inside the dragging mechanism. So when you move your bot forward, the dragging mechanism will drag the box forward. Okay, so you have to control it like this. Do we have to use DC motors? Can we use BO motors? Beta, BO motors and DC motors are the same. Okay. BO motors and DC motors work on the same principle. And we only call them BO motors because they can be connected. And it is just a different name. Okay. This is just a different name. And see, the only difference that I can spot between BO motors is that BO motors have inbuilt gears in them. All right. And DC motors are free to run. They use the basic electromagnetic principles that convert electricity into mechanical power. The BO motors also convert electromagnetic electricity to mechanical power, but they also use the gear mechanism to run more efficiently and in a controlled manner. All right. What will be the dimensions of the object to be carried? The dimensions of the object I stated just above. Wait. These are the dimensions of the object to be carried. 5 centimeter by 5 by 5. So as I told you, this is approximately 5 by 5 by 5. Consider a cube that is 5 centimeters length, breadth, and height. So approximately this motor driver size. Okay, and weight will also be around 100 grams. Beta, somebody asked me about the fouls. The fouls is if your bot is overweight or doesn't meet any specification criteria, that is a foul. Okay, if your robot touches the restricted area, then it is a foul. If your robot doesn't start, then it is a foul. Let me just come up to that slide really quickly. If the robot hits the wall, it's a foul. Okay, selection criteria is very simple. The selection criteria is if your team completes the task in minimum number of time, then it wins. Okay, and based on your time, each team will be given a specific time. If that time is in the top 3, top 5, top 10, whatever we are choosing, if your team lies in that area, then you will qualify to the next round. Okay, red area and the blue area. So are you talking about this Meet? Okay, this is the restricted area. So I just told you na ki your robot should avoid the restricted area. So this is the restricted area I was talking about. Your robot should not enter this restricted area. Okay. So students, any other questions? I think I've answered them all. See, from square to circle, it means that, see, suppose you are a member of the blue team. Okay, so your 4 objects that you have to drag are placed on blue square 1, blue square 2, blue square 3, and blue square 4. And your robot is sitting at the starting point. Now your robot will move from the starting point to blue square number 1. Okay, drag the object to red circle 1. Now go to blue circle 2. Drag the object to blue circle 2. Go to blue square 3 and drag the object to red circle 3. Yes, beta, you have to assemble the robot in front of the judges. Okay. Yeah. Aditya, you can use a different kit if you want. You can use any kit given the fact that you have the material and everything that is required for the competition. Okay. Now, any other student has any other doubts, they can let me know. And if your doubts are clear, if it took time, will there be any disqualification? Beta, disqualification is on the basis that, see, if you are taking too much time, okay, then obviously your time will increase and your ranking will go down. The team with the least amount of time is on the top, and the team that is taking the most amount of time is in on the bottom. So obviously the first 10 teams or 15 teams will qualify, and if your team is on the bottom, it won't qualify. What radius? Okay, this circle. No, this circle is of appropriate radius. Don't worry. This is of size, let me say, it should be about 10 to 15 centimeters. So you have a big enough area. 10 to 15 centimeters is a lot. Okay. And it would be bigger than that only. Yeah, if you want, you can participate individually. Maximum number of participants allowed are 3. Okay. After assembling, so no, these things are related to the management part. When your robot is completed, you all will be given numbers or chits or any other criteria on the basis of which you can participate. Suppose you are assembling your robot, you are given 35 minutes and you are given a chit that your competition number is 34. So when you are called out as 34, you can enter the arena. Okay, till then you will wait until your robot is completed. Okay. So any other questions? If there are any other questions, you can ask me. And if they are not, then yes, Aditya, I just said that the code has to be pre-uploaded in your Arduino Uno. And also somebody asked me in the previous session that, sir, do we have to bring laptops with ourselves? So laptops are not necessary because your Arduino has your own brain. Once you upload the code in your Arduino, it saves it inside its memory and it won't forget the code. But just in case your Arduino blows up and it's not working and you panic and you bring a new Arduino, so there is no code in the new Arduino. So then you have to upload the code, but oh, you forgot your laptop at home. Then how will you do that? So it's not compulsory, but it's a requirement criteria that you should have your laptop with yourselves, just in case the code is not working or anything XYZ can happen. I always consider a probability of 1 to 10% that something can go wrong in a competition. And that is why I always take precautions. Yes, the problem statement for the national will change, and we will let you know for the nationals as well what is going to be the problem statement. Okay. So, for this online option, please contact HR ma'am. She will tell you briefly. Okay. Or I will share you one number. DM me and I will share you one number, and they can tell you about the online option better. All right. So if you have any other questions, you can ask me. If there are no questions specifically regarding to this competition, we can move on. How many teams will be selected? They will be selected by the judges. We don't know. It could be 10 teams, it could be 20 teams, 25 teams, or 5 teams. Okay. It is totally based on the criteria. And don't worry, when the competition will be near, these are just rough details. What you have to make, where is the competition, what is this, what you have to do, how your robot should look like. These are just rough details. So, so that I can give you an idea what the weight dimensions of your robot should be. These are the rough idea. And later on when you are making this robot, before your competition arrives, you would be given the whole detail, each and exact every detail that you have a question for. Okay. Beta, I have this right now, but I don't have a power source right now. Okay. I don't have this power source right now. I have kept it somewhere. It is being used in a project. Okay. So I can show you the video. I will send you the working video of this robot in the WhatsApp group. All right. Yes. You will be given time to upload the code, but it is advisory to come with your Arduino boards with your codes already uploaded. Okay. Your Arduino has a memory and doesn't forget codes. So I think everyone is clear. Everyone is clear with the basic rules. So, okay. Everyone type a yes in the chat box. Should we proceed further? Okay, then I'll stop sharing my screen. Okay, then. So this is everything that you need to know about the competition. And I have told you everything else as well. How to debug your robot. Okay, how to troubleshoot it. And I've also already given you the code, the working code. And see, the code that I've given you is not permanent. If you are creative enough, make your own code. If you're creative enough, go to YouTube or chatbot or AI chatbots or Google bots. Okay, or just simply search on Google. If you can find a better code, or if you can find a better something anywhere else, and if you can make a robot using something else that is within the rules, you are freely allowed to do that. You are totally allowed to change the shape of this robot. Okay. You are allowed to do any mechanical designing with this robot, given the fact that these components are roughly or mostly taken from the kit. Okay. And this robot is within the guidelines that I just told you. That PDF will also be shared. So this, that is why you guys are innovators, and that is what is important for you. Okay. So you guys are innovators. Apply your brain, apply your innovating brains, and make this as cool as possible. Okay. So design it any way you want, upload any code you want, apply any electronics you want. This was just a tutorial and basics on how to make a robot. Okay. If you want, you can change it and let us know about that. Okay. So this is all that. You can change the shape of your dragging mechanism as well. Everything is up to you. Nobody should say that, sir, I have made this exact robot. I want you to unleash your creativity. Make your own robot. Design it by yourself. Okay. Make your design your own components, make your own components, or use the ones that are already available in the kit. It's totally up to you. Design your own dragging mechanism. Take your batteries, okay, 12 volts, 9 volts, whatever suits you. Take your own app which is sending the data, whatever feels the fastest, the most efficient, use it. You are fully free to unleash your creativity in any way that you like. Okay. Yes. And that is what is special about this competition. You just have to stick to some of the rules about the weight, height regulations. Beside that, you are fully allowed to do however and whatever type you want to make. Okay. Am I clear to everyone? I need a yes from everyone. Great, great. Okay, nice. Garvita, Soumya, Lavanya, Taranpreet, sir, when is the zonal round? Better the zonal round is soon, and you will be provided with each and every detail in the WhatsApp group. But it is my advice, okay? It is my advice that you guys should start preparing for the zonals. The venue for the zonals will be, see, zones would be near, not very far, and they are being decided. And the venues for the zones will be given to you directly. You are there in our WhatsApp groups. Obviously, beta, obviously, we will inform you about each and everything. Okay, it is not possible that we are having the zonal round and you won't have any clue where the zonals are. We will tell you each and every information where the zonal is taking place, how to reach there, what to do, when to come. Each and every small detail will be provided to you. But you should start preparing for the competition. Okay. Yes, you should start studying about your robot or whatever design you want to make. You should start researching about it a little bit so that you are prepared for it. Okay. And until these informations are given to you about the zone, zonals, when, where, what, how, okay, until these questions are answered, start preparing for your robot. Okay. All right then. So this is what I had to tell you guys today, and that is most of the things. And just wait, hold on a second. Yes, and now I have another important thing. Okay, so this is about the social media. Okay, so do you guys know that I was handling your social our social media accounts, that is Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and I was working on them. And all of you students have sent us projects, and all of you have sent us details about your projects. You have uploaded them in your Google Forms, and it was so nice to see all of these projects. And I was so confused which project to pick. It was really hard, but still I had to pick a few projects, and then I picked and I uploaded them on a social media handles. Okay, and your mentoring sessions are recorded on YouTube as well. But I have a condition. If you want to access these videos, you have to subscribe to our channel, because I'm putting in a lot of hard work to upload these videos, and that is why you have to do it. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it would be nice if you follow us. Okay. So, acha, who all want to see our social media handles? Type a yes in the chat box. Nah, then I'll share my screen. Okay. Okay. So, on your request, on your on your request, see, this is our social media handle, and as you can see, this is ABL underscore education, and I want every one of you to follow. Okay. Yes. Uh, so okay, first of all, let's do a quick quiz. Okay. So this is the photo, and let me see who solves this puzzle the fastest. What is a weight? This is a simple puzzle. Let's see who solves this puzzle the fastest. 29. Soumya says 29. Taranpreet says 28. Okay. I'm still waiting. Lavanya says 27. Okay, the weight is being reduced. What? Are the horse on diet? Is the horse on diet? Or is the sheep on diet? 29, then 28, then 27. The numbers keep decreasing. 4, 5 more messages, and someone says the horse weighs only 12 kgs. Come on, guys. Come on. I'm waiting for the answer. And maybe I should provide you with a hint. Suppose the frog is X and the sheep is Y. So X plus Y equal to 10. And the uh, frog is X and the horse is Z. So X plus Z is equal to 20. And then the sheep is Y and the horse is Z. So Y plus Z is equal to 24. So you have X plus Y plus Z, Z plus X. You have three equations, three variables, and solve it. Has anyone solved it yet? I have three answers for that. So you want me to solve this puzzle by myself? Nah, boring. Boring, boring, boring. 10 minus x plus 20 minus x, that is minus 2x is equal to minus 14. है ना? तो x equal to 7. So if x is 7, then sheep is only 3 kgs. 30 minus 2x is equal to 30 minus 2x is equal to 24. So minus 2x is equal to minus 6. So x is equal to 3. So the frog weighs 3 kgs. So the sheep weighs 7 kgs. Okay. So 3 and 7. And then the horse weighs 17 kgs if we minus the 3 kgs of the frog. So 17 plus 7 is 24 and 24 plus 3 is 27. So the correct answer for this is Lavanya Kashinwal, and the correct answer is 27 kgs. Congratulations, Lavanya. Wow. Okay. All right then. So this is a social media handle. We post updates about the STEM world every day. Okay, what is happening in the STEM world and what we are doing, the updates about the competitions. So this is what is exciting for you. And another exciting thing is that we also post the best projects of our students on this social media handle. So you can show off this to your friends. And while you're showing off, just share the social media handles as well, so you can show your projects to your friends as well, to your family, that mama, I made this, papa, I made this project, and this is being displayed on a social media handle. So this is really cool. According to me, see, I'm a little older, so if my project was being published on a social media handle, I would have been really proud of that. So okay, and see, these are few of the photos that we clicked in past few days. And yesterday I took a photo with you all, and I'm thinking to post this here. See this. Okay, so you are getting regular updates and you will be updated about the competition as well. So that is why it's necessary. Okay, now let me share my Facebook, not my, our Facebook. Okay. So this is our Facebook page. Just hold on a second. So this is our Facebook page. Can everyone see my screen? Yes. All right then. So this is what we posted, and these are the photos of our mentoring rounds, the project that your juniors made. See these amazing projects, and I don't know if some of your photos must also have been there. This is from day one. This LED blinking through Bluetooth, and this is someone's project. These are 2, 3 photos of your projects. Okay, so this is what we have posted. These are the pictures. Okay, so this is what we post on our social media handles. And if you want to learn about YouTube, YouTube is also very simple. Let me show you my YouTube. My YouTube is as follows. This is a YouTube channel, and the great thing about is this that it has various playlists. For say, it has a playlist in the name of Science Kit. Now, when you open this Science Kit, you have multiple videos regarding many things that such as beacon clock, conductivity, evaporation, galvanization, heating effect, image formation, rock and minerals, wind, Archimedes principle, heat transfer, kaleidoscope, magnetic, non-magnetic, friction, types of joints, simple machine, multiple reflection, food pyramid, teeth model, electric circuit, water solubility, and as such, and many more videos are being uploaded on a regular basis. So if you want to learn about these science things, yes, will you also post our photo in the social media? Obviously, Vita, obviously. You guys are so cool. You have been really helpful and really coordinating in this whole session of 4 days. And I really like you guys. Okay. So you are really smart and innovative. And I like teaching you guys. So I'm going to post a picture. So it's going to serve two purposes. Firstly, it's going to be a proof that you guys attended the session and you guys are the best among the best. Okay, so you took the initiative to attend the session. So this is a proof of that you are doing better. And secondly, it is a personal reason, but it would be like a memory for me. So whenever I open the social media handle, so I can see you all with me, and that will be a special memory for me. Okay, so that's two reasons for posting it. Secondly, if you want, see, this is a science kit, and if you go back, you can see other kits as well. See, this is the Raspberry Pi, do-it-yourself electronics, IoT, okay, Arduino Mega, Introduction to Basic Electronics, Arduino Nano, mechanzo 14 plus, mechanzo 12 plus, mechanzo 6 plus, and 9 plus. Also, we have a robotics playlist as well. So if you want to go into the world of robotics, learn about it, and into the world of science, this is a very interesting channel. Okay, you can learn a lot from it. You can learn how to build small robots, small projects, small building stuff, and that is where you guys start. Everyone starts. Okay, not everyone was born with the knowledge of electronics and everything. We have all come a long way learning, and till this date I am learning new things, and I like learning, and that is what it should be with you guys as well. You should keep on learning new things. Yes, that's great, that's great. So never stop learning. So these are the social media handles, and as you can see in the playlist, I have put some videos. See, these are the videos of the sessions that you can see: junior mentoring session 4, 3, 2, okay, and junior mentoring session 1. And Shenawaz sir was a bit sick today, that is why he couldn't take your session, and he was missing you guys. He was saying take care of the kids. Anyways, I'm just kidding. So this is the senior mentoring session day 1. This is day 2. This is day 3. Where is day 3? This is senior mentoring session day 3. And when this finishes our session, I'm recording this session, and when this is over, I will upload the senior mentoring session day 4. So you can access all of these sessions here. So if you have any doubts or confusions, you can see the videos and learn from them. Okay. So that was about it. And wait. So these are the social media handles. I will share you the links. But if you want, Our Instagram is ABL_education. Our YouTube is ABL Education. And on the same, if you want to find us on Facebook, it is ABL Education. Okay. Uh, and also, I have shared all the links to our social media handles on our website as well. So we are coming towards the end of our session, and I want to announce something really important. For all the students who have a mechanzo kit with themselves, we are giving you a Diwali gift, and that is we are going to provide you with an extra session, and that is tomorrow. Tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. we are going to give you another session. Okay, so we are going to provide you an extra bonus session where we are going to teach you some really new and cool stuff. So this is for the mechanzo students, and that is the gift that I wanted to tell you. But I will own, and also for participating in these sessions, you will receive your participating certificates. Okay, but I will only give you participating certificates if you like my page. No, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But okay, anyways, but you should. Okay, and you guys have a session tomorrow that is from 10 to 12, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Everyone, you can join. Okay, and yes, I have posted a few photos on Instagram and Facebook, and I will be posting a photo with you guys as well. And yes, in the zonal round, I expect everyone to come with this t-shirt on themselves, because see, this is my logo that is right here, and on my back there is written innovator, creator, educator. And when I walk wearing this t-shirt, I feel really proud that I'm doing something nice for my students. Yes, I'm a creator, educator, and innovator. I make things, I build stuff, and I teach students to do the same. Okay, I'm teaching a young generation to grow and be more technical. Yes, and I feel so proud doing that. So this t-shirt is a reminder for that, and I'm so happy that I wear this every day. And it would be so nice that whole of your team is wearing this t-shirt. So I'm just saying I like this t-shirt, and then it's up to you. So, but if you want this t-shirt, we have already given you a discount for that. And if you want to order it, you can order it soon. Okay. So see, I really like wearing this. And okay, then anyways, I just have last two requests before we leave. The first request is that I want every one of you to turn on your cameras. Today also, I want a cute picture with all of you. See there, Taranpreet is smiling. Okay. Yes, yes. Again, the cute faces are back. Just hold on a second. I have, just hold on a second. Yes, Lavanya, Soumya, Devita, Nimisha, Kashish. Okay, everyone else have opened their cameras. Just waiting for Soumya. Yes, am I pronouncing your name right? Your name is Soumya Singla, right? Yes, yes. Um, then we have Garvita and group. You are a people of three, right? You three are a team. Great, great. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the zonals. Okay. Then this is ISPS Ganesha. So you guys are from a school. Wait, let me unmute you guys for a second. I want to have a small chat session. ISPS. Uh, yes, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Acha, you guys are from the same school.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, we are both.
Okay, okay, okay. That's great. That's great. Nice to meet you guys. Okay, and see you in the arena.
This is the
Okay.
Yeshu
Oh,
Parasam.
wow. Oh, that's nice. Acha, you guys have joined from different cameras.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
those
That's
people
great.
are the Garvita
And
and
okay, okay, that's great. Now we have Nimisha. Nimisha, where are you? Taranpreet, how is everything, Taranpreet?
Sir, good.
Enjoying the session?
Yes, sir. Very good.
मजा आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Did you learn in these days?
Sir, I learned it very much, sir.
चलो, दैट्स नाइस टू हियर। टीचर को सुन के यही अच्छा लगता है कि आप लोगों ने सीखा, और क्या चाहिए मुझे, है ना? तो मुझे तो ये अच्छा लगता है कि आप लोग कुछ सीख रहे हो। ठीक है, चलो, दैट इज रियली नाइस। बेटा, आई एम प्रोनाउंसिंग योर नेम राइट? इज इट लावण्य कशनवाल, राइट?
Yes, sir, Lavanya, sir. It's same.
हम्म। So you are a single member or a multiple member team?
No, sir. I'm connected individually. I am a single member.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So if possible, I'm hoping to meet all of you in the arena, the zonal rounds, and I wish you all the very best for your zonals. But I'm not seeing Anvesha, Devita, Nimisha, and Kashish opening the cameras. Come on, guys. Come on. I want to have a picture with you. Anvesha has a black screen, I think. Her camera is not working, I guess. Don't worry. But what about Devita, Nimish, and Kashish? Okay, okay. Anyways, I want to take this picture. Everyone give your best smile. Great. Everyone pose in front of the camera. Give me a smile. Yes, that's great. Now I have to learn how to take a screenshot. I figured it out some way in the morning. It is Windows plus print screen, I guess. See, I'm really old in this technological stuff. You guys have to teach me. Okay. So, and before that, this is the obligation that I have to ask you, how was the session? Did you guys like my session? Yes. Was it
Yes,
any
sir.
good? है ना? So this is also one thing that I am also new at teaching. So I really like communicating with students and interacting with them. So it is my personal feedback that I want to learn the how to teach better. So if there was something that you guys didn't understand or I was not able to explain it properly, then I really think and I really hope that you should give me honest feedbacks. So before this, I want everyone, and I mean everyone, should write down how they felt about the session. Okay, honest reviews. Even if they are good, excellent, bad, I will take it and I will try my best to work on them. Okay, so but please, I want a feedback from you all. Where is this chat recording? I cannot see the chat recording. Yeah, I found it. Hmm. Sir, this extra class is for those who have the kids. Yes. This extra bonus is for students who have the mechanzo kit. And Lavanya says engaging and interactive. Thank you. And I think ISPS people are angry with me. They don't want to write anything. Dhruv is angry with me. Taranpreet says, "Sir, please go away now. It has been an hour, and I'm tired of you." It was very good. Very good. Okay. Soumya, what about you? You says, sir, bus ho gaya, sir, jao. Yeshu, what about you? Hmm? Amazing. Okay, it was innovative. Okay. यार इतना अच्छा बोल रहे हो तुम लोग, ऐसे मत करो है। चलो। Okay, I got Yeshu, I got Bhagwati and Ganesha. Prashakti, Somme, Dhruv. Okay, okay. I like you guys really very much. You are talented young people, and I wish you all the very best for your zonal rounds. And I think you all should succeed. I wish you all the success. Okay. So, with this, I think I should end this session and